Scientific study of Vedas, creation of universe, starting from Brahma. We have already seen two avataras, incarnations, Matsya and Kurma. Through Matsya Avatara, it raised Vedas or science, through which the creation is to be continued. Without the help of science, creation is not possible. Everything in this universe was created at that time based on based on science. So science is the first thing that used to be kept in front of us before doing any creation. So Brahma is the force responsible for these creation activities. So he wants Vedas or science. So it is the duty of Vishnu or the controlling force. He is coordinating all the activities. So he first got this Vedas or science and placed before Brahma. Then Brahma started creation. The creation is through atom. So the next avatar, that is Kurma Incarnation. Kurma means tortoise. We know the structure of the atom is almost in the form of tortoise, that we have already seen. That is why this next step is represented by an incarnation in the form of tortoise. That is second incarnation or avatar. These things we have already seen. Now, atom was created at that time, different types of atoms, and then these atoms cannot remain as such, so they combine to form molecules and different substances. So difference that will automatically take place, because atom cannot remain as such if there is no 8 electrons in the outermost orbit. So they have a tendency to combine together to form different types of substances. And at the same time, there is a property known as all things attract each other. So they have a combined tendency to combine together. All substances combine together to form a globe-like structure, attract each other and form in the shape of a globe. So a number of planets are formed in the universe. That will also take place continuously due to the attraction. There it stops. So at that time, the tendency is to form different planets, including stars. Star also is a planet, a globe, and they are wandering in the universe as they like. So as per Newton's first law, it has a tendency to wander here and there. But for the creation of universe, that is in the form of solar system or anything like that, we should apply an external force. That external force is Vishnu is responsible for applying this external force. So there comes the third avatar or incarnation of Vishnu, that is Varaha avatar. Varaha means pig. with a horn in his head. Why it is comparing with the pig? Let us first go through the Varaha Avatar or incarnation of pig form. Varaha Avatar of Vishnu, third avatar, so third incarnation of Varaha. Let us go through one such story from Agni Purana. At that time, there is an Asura or demon named Hiranyaksha, who is the son of Diti. He is Asura. So he is responsible for not allowing these globes to form in the form of our planetary system. At that time, the tendency as per Newton's first law was Sattva Guna is, it has a tendency, globe has a tendency to freely wander here and there. So a force is to be applied to arrange this in the form of a solar system. So there is a force is required. Against what? There is a force which opposing it to remain in that system as per Newton's first law. So that opposing force is called Hiranyaksha. So the story goes like this. So he went to penance, and Brahma will give the boon that nobody can defeat him. So he conquered the whole world. That at that time the whole universe was under his control, and he is opposing any further creation activities. So he conquered all the worlds, and he defeated Devas also. He was in the Samudra. At that time it was like an ocean. Everywhere there is small bubble like globes. The universe is empty with a bubble like structure. That is, throughout the universe there are balls. It is flowing. Balls mean ball like structure. That is these planets. So it is compared with a ocean with bubbles. So he was there at that time, and he kept that earth and take that earth and kept it inside the ocean. That means the earth was also under the ocean. It was there, not in the planetary orbit. So it is the duty of the Vishnu to defeat this force which opposes further creation. So it is the duty of the Vishnu to go under the ocean and kill this Hiranyaksha and take the earth and put it on the orbit of sun. So now let us go through the shape of this Varaha Avatar. It is like this or like this. There is a horn, and this is the earth. Because it placed the earth on the sun's orbit. So this is the head of the Varaha, and there is a horn, and on this horn is making an angle, not vertical. It is making an angle. That is the axis of the earth on this axis of the earth, and it is put on the orbit, and this other body is like this. This is an elliptical orbit. There is a horn. This is an elliptical orbit. There is a horn axis. There is the earth. So Vishnu put all the wandering planets around this sun throughout the universe. In the universe there are a number of suns. There he put the planets. Thus this universe was created with a structure of with the different suns, with the structure of our planetary system. Why this incarnation is required? Because till that creation, it has a tendency for these globes to wander here and there. As per Newton's law, it has a tendency to remain outside. So we should, as per Newton's second law, or as per Rajoguna, we should apply a force. Then only we can put this earth on the orbit. So it is the duty of the Vishnu to take this earth and put it on the orbit. Take the Jupiter and put it on the orbit. Take the Saturn and put it on the orbit. Some force is required. That force is represented by Vishnu. So at that time Vishnu came in the form of an incarnation named this Varaha, pig-like structure. So the planetary systems are formed. So we have seen 3 avatars or incarnations: fish, tortoise, and this Varaha. Now let us go through the 4th avatar in the next class.